Hey guys, welcome to the Hesaraghatta grasslands. Now, if you remember, we have once done a challenge in our Abeer Animals of Bangalore series. Can I find 20 birds in an hour at Hesaraghatta Lake? Unfortunately, that lake has dried, but the only remaining grassland in Bengaluru still remains, and it is called the Hesaraghatta grasslands. So, we have come here and are doing some birding. The previous day, when going to our resort, our native village, we got these two peacocks happily hanging around. The next day, we set out for our birding expedition. And before we even left the resort, a few egrets came and sat on a tree. Hey, this did take me by surprise, but it was an excellent way to start. They were all busy scratching themselves. Else, in the morning, it was funny and cute to see. Approximately say 7 or 8 were there. We then found a green bee eater on a wire. It was looking around everywhere, and, and due to the sheer wind, the wire on which it was sitting was shaking. It was looking in all four directions at all times. Then we found one mina, which led to a few more, and here was a bird party going on, as you would find out later. These babblers are one by one coming off the tree in a line, and there more are there on this other side. Right. It was really nice to see them. Then I got up close to the most famous tree for them, as they were all over in that tree. They didn't mind my presence at all and continued on with daily life. Some were dropping down from the trees and then going back up. Here is a quick glimpse of a rough grouse. A parakeet is sitting on a coconut tree. Next, we found a bulbul for a very short period of time. We then got an up-close encounter with a babbler feeding on something. We then found another bulbul embedded in between the coconut tree's leaves. Though it was difficult to see, our very good camera was able to capture it up close, before it dropped down from the tree. These two swifts were playing with each other. We then found a tit who was sitting happily in a tree, and some time later a purple sunbird enjoying itself. We then found cattle egrets, hens, and cows together. This shows the symbiotic relationship between the cattle and the egrets. It's something that I have been trying to capture for a long time, but haven't got my camera when cattle egrets and cattle are together. So it was fairly funny to see about 5 to 8 egrets. It's with a cow feeding off its scraps, as if They are the cow's servants. Both of them enjoy the benefit. The cow gets cleaned of parasites, and the egrets are able to watch predators in the surrounding. Though these are not sitting on top of the cattle, that is also not a very rare occurrence. And as they feed around them, our time in Hesaraghatta grasslands is getting over. But back at our native village resort, we find a wagtail, which was on a little far branch before it moves onto a closer branch. It was very surprising to see, but wagtails are a common occurrence here. Though they might be black and white, they are very beautiful birds. Either ways, with that long tail of theirs as a trademark. Here, I managed to get very close to the wagtail without it noticing. It stayed there for really long and did not notice me. Though it was looking around for something. Either ways, it was very cool, and I think this would probably be the best sighting of our trip before it flew away. So, hope you enjoyed the episode of birding in the Hesaraghatta grasslands. So, we are on our way back home. We had a good trip, and this will be the last time I am meeting you in this calendar year. So, we shall see you in the next episode of Abeer and Animals. Until then, bye bye, and thank you for your time.